Good morning, Alex. How are you?
Pretty good, thanks. And you?
I'm doing well. I just couldn't see your circle.
Uh-huh.
For some reasons, it's just frozen. So I didn't get what you mean.
hmm I say that like I'm hurrying because I made the sunrise today next to Eiffel Tower, so it's pretty hurry to go back to hostel to take my breakfast at time. Yeah, and
I
at
see.
least have a charger and use my laptop.
All right. Okay. Bon appetit. So
Listen,
enjoy your breakfast. And I suppose you are not in Bratislava, right?
yeah, there's no Eiffel Tower in Bratislava. Yeah,
Yeah. Paris. Hi, Kate. Morning.
Hello.
How are you?
Uh, I'm okay, thank you. I forgot about our lesson today, so thank you for reminder before we start.
No
Uh,
problem. You're not the only one. I see that Konstantin cannot join us, and Kate, another Kate, supposed to join us, but she is not reacting. But
mm,
she booked our class. I mean, our session for today.
it's retro Mercury.
Shit happens.
Yeah, really. I would say I don't really believe in this Mercury, but I'm not
Hmm.
sure.
Can I just give a line? Yeah. So it's not something about like believe or not. You can check if it works or not. We checked it like 10 years ago and it definitely works like exactly these days. Phones broken, internet is stupid, people getting stupid, they forgot something.
Oh, yes.
You like I am forgetting or always for forgetting or miss mismatching my tickets, my times, like so it's pretty common. So yeah, like from my side, it's not about like something to believe or not, like something like how people believe in esoterics. It's like a mathematical thing. Like you can see the moon cycles, you can definitely see it, like watch it with your eyes. Same for retro Mercury.
Mm-hmm.
It's
All
like
right.
astronomy, not even astrology.
It is science, yeah. It is science, and yeah, probably it does work. I think I've noticed something when it was like before war started or pandemic. I used to follow that astrology suggestion diary or so on, and I've noticed something. But I tend to, let's say, not ignore, but I tend to think that we are creators of our reality. And yes, if it happens, it's because of our choices, our thoughts and stuff, not because of influences from outside. Because I believe what you give power to could influence on you a lot. But this is just my point of view. And it might, I mean, that Mercury might make sense a lot more than I think, a lot more than I believe. So, yeah. But this is good. You know what I like about this retro Mercury? Well, when you can hear information or get information from everywhere, like take care, pay attention on documents, do not forget stuff, mind your business. So that's a nice reminder to just to be more organized.
Yeah, it works like as a season change or like as a weather. So if you can see it's raining, you can just be prepared and take an umbrella. Same like here, like if you know that it's like this period, you can just be prepared. Check your documents twice, check your tickets twice. If somebody forgot about something, it's okay. But there is no chance to worry and nothing bigger.
Right. Kate,
Yeah.
sorry. How is your morning going?
I want to add about astrology. I saw how influence of planets is working on the nature when we were in Thailand. When the sea is changing its line, I don't know how it's in English. When it's
Current?
No,
прилив, отлив.
Current это течение, а прилив, отлив. That's a good one to know.
And it depends on the moon, and it was amazing to see how it works.
Tide in and tide out.
Yeah, so it's like one of example how astrology is working. And for me, it's not about predicting my future or predicting my life and some life points and moments and so on. It's only about, like Alex says, like weather, but this stars weather and planet weather, which is really have influence on us. And when it's high moon, I see the difference in my feelings, in my emotions. It really works.
You mean full moon?
Full moon, yeah.
Yes.
Full moon. So yeah, it's just this period of retrograde Mercury. It's just a reason to be more внимательный.
Attentive.
Attentive, yes. So that's what I think about astrology. My morning is with studying. In Monday, I have an exam for magister. This general exams for going to the university. It will be psychology and pedagogic. Yeah, it's correct.
Let me check.
Yeah, so I'm studying. I started my morning with studying.
Pedagogy.
Pedagogy.
Tamagotchi pedagogy.
Yes. So congratulations. I'm so happy for you.
Thank you.
Fast. You made it.
Yeah, it was first step. So I have next 2 steps. We'll see which results I will get.
Was it tough? Was it easy or all right?
No, it was not easy for me. On first exam, there was English and logical and mathematics questions, and it was not easy. I get
average result.
Result, yeah. I think it's not bad for me because I have about 1 week to prepare for all this. It's very small period, so it's not bad. It's okay for possibility to came through just a moment, how it's correct to say. There is some Проходной бал. Today my English is not working. I don't know all these words really.
Passing grade or passing grade, yes.
Yeah.
That's
Each
good.
university have its own passing grades, and after the making these exams, I will see in which university I can go to the magistry.
Master degree.
Master degree.
Yes. But this is fair enough that you had only 1 week to prepare and you got good results anyways. And well done.
Yeah.
Alex, how was yours?
Same. Yeah. But I had less time to prepare.
You happy? Are you satisfied?
I don't know because I will have 2 more exams, so we'll see after. It was really challenging, yeah, just to have like such a small time to prepare.
Yeah, I see. Okay. So what would you like to talk about today?
I have no idea. Maybe you have some ideas.
Alex, if you have any thoughts in your mind, because I might get some ideas from our previous.
Please do, please do. I have just like random things coming to my mind.
Random things in your mind. We can talk about adulting when people grow and they are getting old physically, but mentally they're not getting mature or they are not getting that mentally ready to take responsibility, to take actions, to take responsibility for themselves, for their emotions, also actions and other people as well. And there are so many examples when people are getting older, but they, in some situations, partly or in general, they are still functioning as children or teenagers. And I know in some psychological approaches, there are grades of what you call it when people have that, so they have physical age and they have their mental age. And for example, if somebody, oh, I'm not responsible, or I have features of being unresponsible, so easygoing, maybe in some cases getting into conflicts. So psychologists would say that my mental age of psychological age is like teenager in general, or if it comes to readiness to have a family, for example, or readiness to have a business, I can be in some certain age. Did you learn about this, or what can you tell me about this?
Maybe, well, I just wanted to ask, maybe Alex want to start, because I remember that he bring this idea after our practicing.
So, in my opinion, most of post-Soviet people are like older kids, like older, mm, grown up. mm, Not they're like a really like how should we call people who got older but
Uh, older people or
posterior.
elderly people?
Hmm. So they're like elderly children. Yeah, I found this phenomena when I saw that like my parents and lots of their friends using social network called Одноклассники, and it was like a really descriptive thing for me because they really it's like they still proceed to behave like as Одноклассники.
Mm-hmm.
So they talk like their community is based on someone who they know like from childhood years, and they're still connected. But most of them are not connected to newer people, so they're still like in that years. So they are discussing how other classmates do, how they live, like about their problems and so on. And they're like when they met together, they're discussing their like childhood years, school years, and so on. So probably that happened because they like mostly they don't have nothing really changing, majorly changing in their lives. So their lives like more constant. So like this thing really pushes them to getting back to some like more intensive periods of their life.
Mm-hmm. Well, I don't know. I don't have any people that I know that use Одноклассники or stuff like that. Mhm. Another thought that I've heard recently that of course it's someone's choice, everyone's choice to grow, to develop, to do something new, to learn, to move on, or just stay in their comfort zone, do not do anything, don't grow, don't go outside their boxes. But that's so psychologically, in a psychological aspect, this is so healthy when you grow, when you want more, then you look forward, when you look ahead, look ahead to do new things, to learn, to improve. And I've noticed that some people that would stuck in their reality, in their previous lives, in their previous roles, they would tend to tell you, no, don't do this. That makes no sense. Why new business, new job, like whatever, like why? Why should you? So they would tend to stop you or criticize you or judge you because they don't do this. And just recently, I realized that I was listening to those people sometimes, like older people, like my parents, sometimes people I know or whatever. But like, this is so healthy, like to grow, to improve. This is like in psychological meaning, this is better than stay and be so happy with everything without moving towards new things.
Yeah, and like there is a word, how it called, like generally. So it's like a phenomena of pot with crabs, if you know.
Mm-mm.
No, so this is like I think it's like a scientific phenomena. So if you will have a huge pot of crabs, and one of those crabs will try to uh, leave this pot, other crabs will not give this possibility. Let them.
Won't
Let them.
let
Yeah. Yeah.
it
Yeah.
go.
So this is like how it works in like our circle. So most people who didn't succeed, they won't let you to succeed to success. Yeah.
To succeed or get success.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I think this is so therapeutical or so good just to get this idea and do not get triggered by those people. Do not listen to them. Yeah, understand, see their points, but okay, this guy is stuck somewhere in his reality back in 90s. All right, so I know my business.
Yeah. Yeah. And we just passed some psychotherapeutical experiment, I think, yeah, almost 2 years ago. And it was about initiation of elder part of psychics in our mind. So like when we grow up, we have three parts of psychics. Yeah. So one is like our inner child, second one is our inner teenager, and third one is our elder inner grown up. So and they can constantly switch, but most of people don't have access to inner grown up and just behave like either like a child or somewhere in between like inner child and inner teenager. Like because like inner child is led by I want, mm, and inner grown up is led by I can. I think I want. I can. It was some important thing about this phenomena, and I think I forgot about that because I just had 3 hours of sleep today. So my mind is like semi-functioning today. Can you
I
please
think
help?
growth part is about I want and I can do it for myself, not someone, not waiting when someone will do for me, but I can do it for myself. And this inner teenager could just screaming every time I want, I want, I want. Everybody is have to do it for me. It's about even it's not teenager, it's inner child. I think, yeah.
Yes, the inner child want to have or want to experience a lot of things. It's led by curiosity or like some temporary wishes. Inner teenager is led by a conflict about like to. Oh my god, I forgot all the words. Доказать,
To prove.
to prove, like not, it's not about proof, but доказать кому-то, not explain. Proof is like general, like доказательство.
Demonstrate. Prove to someone. Prove to show up. To show up.
Demonstrative proving.
Like something, yeah, closer to that, like demonstrating, proving, like they are able to do something, they are able, like the worst of something. So, like, inner teenager is about demonstration and about like conflict. And I don't know. Something's happening. Yeah, probably like 3 hours of sleep is not enough.
That's
So,
all
yeah,
right. No problem.
yeah. Um, I will switch to Russian because yeah, it's really hard today. Боже, я даже на русском это забыл.
Maybe I help you now because the theory, or this is theory, or the theory I learned that there is a child, inner adult, and inner parents.
It's roles, yeah. It's another, like it's a parallel thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Inner child is about to want, get, desires, passion to life, ambitious and stuff, discovering new things. Then you have your adult who parents or inner parent that would be protective, very protective, and there's inner this role wants to save you, and probably sometimes in negative meaning, to stop you from improving, stop you from developing, going to somewhere where is this part thinks it's dangerous for you. So it's more about protection and protection of your life. And then adult would be a very logical logical part and very aware of things, and this part can judge whether you should go for this, what are chances, be very realistic, and can judge and can measure the risks, opportunities, pros and cons. So, and some people would go very much into child, and they would be very naive, taking risks, doing stupid things, not logical things, getting into troubles if they're functioning only in from their inner child. And other side, people go very would tend to be very so they would functioning from that parent's side, they would not go for new things. They would protect themselves a lot. They would be saying themselves, no, I cannot do it. There is a danger. There is no need to improve. You know what I mean? As I understood those roles. And this is about balance between your inner child and your parents. So all roles are good, but you need to function from your inner adult when it comes to choose direction and choose whether you go for this or not. What are your chances, resources, and etc.
Yeah, this inner parents also naming like inner critic. It's very important to keep this balance, because when it's too much of these critic thoughts, it will be very hard to live, to feel myself confident, and in general it's about confident and that feeling that I'm okay, because inner critic very often says that you are not okay, you are bad, you are a loser, and so on. And about an inner adult, I want to connect it with childish. It's like infantilность, childish. When there is a lot of this behavior, it says about that person is not, the person can't contact with inner adult. And it's a large stereotype that our age is saying about our our wisdom, our possibility to live, our this like big age. It's not an adult in this way, and I think it's the most big stereotype which which don't give people to understand these differences between really adult person and not adult. And this perception of ourselves that am I adult person or I'm not? And what is talking about that I'm really adult and I can make my own decisions and not depend of words and thoughts of another people. It's a big inner conflict.
Yeah, I can agree. And I will also remember it like important thing and important comparison. So important thing about inner grown up, like it's hard to form like name like inner grown up. Yeah.
Взросление?
Inner, like not a parent, but like a child, teenager, and grown up. Adult. Okay, inner adult. Yeah. So inner adult has two major characteristics. Yeah.
It doesn't work like this.
Yeah.
No.
Two major characteristics. So inner adult is fearless, like healthy fearless, not like stupid fearless, but healthy fearless. And it has a lot of unconditional love. Yeah, from inside.
Unconditional?
Unconditional life, love. So, безусловная любовь. Unconditional love.
What do you mean by unconditional love? Can you define this expression? I just want to double check if I get you right.
So it's something we can see how most of parents behave. So they love their kids no matter what, without any condition. Them, not all of them, but most of them. So, and inner adult is a part of our psychics that could love ourselves unconditionally. So, the way to get access to this inner adult is to be able to love yourself unconditionally and be like fearless. So there is like a good comparison. So when like our inner child sits like in the car, in the steering wheel, and this car is like flaming, is burning. How like imagine this kid driving this car, yeah, how it will behave. It will just be scared and won't do nothing. So inner teenager will drive this car, but it will fear, it will be scared of everything. It will be like a panic and so on. And our grown up inner adult will just drive this car fearlessly. Oh, the car is burning. I believe that it will be okay. Like, and this part of our psychics could just take the control in most important situations. the topic itself is really hard even to discuss it like in Russian. Yeah, discussing it in English would make it like even harder.
I would add one more characteristic or feature, that inner adult would be emotionally healthy, or what you call it, emotionally not available, emotionally balanced. All right, because a baby could be crying, making drama, teenager as well, but adult could handle, or first realize, then handle his emotions. Like, yes, the car is on fire, but I'm taking responsibility for this driving, and I'll be fine no matter what. I know that I'm in panic, or there is maybe fear somewhere inside, or doubts, but I cannot let those emotions take me over.
Yeah.
I think it's important to remember that it's okay, even if there will be moments when emotions take me over.
Yes.
And this adult part, it's like about understanding how my psychic is working. Understanding that if I'm crying, it's okay. My inner child is crying now, and so on and so on. But it's not about not crying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As they say, the problem won't sort out itself with my emotions, with my reactions. Yes, I need logic. I need to be cold-hearted, as they say, for actually doing things. For example, like I'm at my parents' house now, and there is old dog here. This dog is around 14, 15 years old, and because of he goes outside for a walk, he got like sticks or small like pieces of dry, not silage, but it's dry grass, which is very hard, and he gets those like needles inside his paws, and then there is inflammation, and he's really, so for because the grass is so dry now, he got few inside his two paws, front paws, and he started walk. So he had difficulties with walking, and we sent him to a vet. But the point is that it is so so the reaction of my mom, for example, is that she's worried a lot. She kind of like very emotional, very empathetic to this dog. But I see that I'm very logical and so calm because I'm thinking logically. Yes, it is hard for him. He got surgery yesterday, and there's just all necessary steps should be done, like treatment and recovery period to provide all this to him. But there is no point to be so emotional and over stressed, which I used to be. And I started to notice that I'm doing this more in my daily situation. Some troubles, I cannot get things done. All right, I'm aware about this. I'm not ignoring them, but I won't be over emotional because of that. I will show you this dog. So he's recovering at the moment, and he is not so well. Okay. You see, his front paws were injured, so he's after operation, and all good. We just took off those stitches or whatever. Like, Amor, and he's deaf. He cannot hear.
What's his name?
Amur. Poor guy.
I think we should be careful with this point of view of too emotional, and it's just I'm thinking about it because I see some people who is thinking that they are too emotional, and from this thoughts, it's starting this problem. One person started to think, overthinking that I'm not okay because I'm too emotional.
Mm-hmm.
And it's for me, it's important to stop in this moment and think why I'm feeling this emotion now and why it's so high. What is the reason of this
Emotional roller coaster.
of this level of my emotions?
Or shift
Because yeah, we have different levels of emotions. It could be, for example, from 1 to 10, it could be 6, it could be 9, it could be 3. And it's important to understand why I feel this emotion at this moment at 10.
As peak.
On the 10 level, for example, yeah, if we have 100%. Sometimes it could be just tiredness. It could be overstress. It could be a long time stressing. So when I feel tired physically, I will feel these emotions more high. And when I'm okay, I had a good sleeping, I had a good food, I had a lot of time of enough of time of relaxing, that emotions will degree, yeah, let's say
increase or decrease.
Decrease.
Increase or decrease.
Yeah, decrease.
Okay.
For me, I think that it's important to understand why it's happening with me in such level. And when we see some people who is around us that they are too emotional, it's good to think why they are so emotional. What is happening with them yeah.
If you don't have any comments, I would suggest we play words game. I know it might be very challenging for you, Alex, but in the other hand, it might wake you up. Okay? If you like, that's up to you. I have an idea to play opposites. So I say one word and you name the opposite to this word.
Mm-hmm.
You okay? You in?
Yeah.
Okay, like a brainstorm on Saturday morning. Okay.
My brain is like on Shabbat today.
If I can ask you why you slept for 3 hours only?
Because I'm in Paris and yesterday I came back quite late, so I'm prepared to sleep and just decided to get at least some posting because I want to share it in stories and I don't have proper time do it at all because like I had vacations 2 weeks ago and I didn't have a chance to post anything from those vacations. So I'm in Paris now and I posted at least something. And I really wanted to see the sunrise today. So yeah, and the sunrise is really early, so that's why I had like 3.5 hours to wake up earlier. Had a chance to some time to wake me up, and then to get another part of Paris with metro with RS metro.
Amazing. I love your stories, Alex. Such a tell, you know, like I like the way you're doing storytell.
Thank you, thank you. They're almost like a drunk storytelling because I do it really tired and I do it like at 1 a.m. after everything.
Absolutely, no, yeah, absolutely. And so you've been enjoying your time there.
Yes, Kate, is everything good?
Kate.
Yes, I'm here.
You just froze this
I see.
position.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, I just wanted to share like some short story.
Please do.
Yeah, okay. I had a really great time here during my first 2 nights because those nights were like really unusual, really special. When I got some news that I will have exams in Paris, I saw some random reels, and in one of these like Instagram reels, I heard interesting information that there is a chance you can spend the night in Sacré-Cœur, if you know Sacré-Cœur.
I
No,
don't.
it's like a. Do you know Paris? Something
I've never
about
been
Paris?
there yet.
Okay. So there is a highest hill in Paris called
Okay.
Montmartre. So this is like a highest point of the whole Paris, yeah. And there is a church, like a really beautiful church on top of this hill. It's Sacré-Cœur on Montmartre. So yeah, it's really beautiful, and this is some special point because lots of young people came there to see the whole panorama, like on sunsets, mostly on sunrises also. So this point is really special, and it's like this church has a hostel. Uh, just stick to it, so you can spend the night there, like starting at 15 euros per night, and it like if you live in dorm, and up to 40 euros per night for like a dedicated room with your own shower. So this price is really low for Paris. Yeah, and I booked 2 nights there, so I spent 2 nights in this church. But this is not the greatest part. Is like when you spend the night there, you have to spend 1 hour during the night. Like, and you can pick any time starting 11 p.m. up to 6 a.m., like any random hour, to spend the night inside the church and just to pray about peace or just to be in your positive thoughts inside. It just depending if you believe in God, like if you have some base options, so you can do whatever you want there. And this experience was really amazing. Yeah. So
Wow.
my first time I spent like a time starting midnight up to 1 a.m. And second time I met the sunrise there like 5 to 6 a.m. and I saw how first first sun rises, first sunlight coming through the windows, and they have like vitrage. I don't know how it's called in English, and how this light comes through these windows, and it was really amazing. And at 6:30, the church opens for everybody, and you can see the whole panorama of Paris like filled with orange light of sun coming up.
Wow. What's the name? Can you spell the name of this church again?
Sacré-Cœur.
Spell it, please.
Sacré-Cœur.
T-A...
You can just, in Russian, Sacré-Cœur.
Ah.
Yeah. Because in French it's like Sacré-Cœur. Yeah. Mm.
Is this one? Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I will just post some stories from this side.
Sacré-Cœur.
Yeah, you can see.
Wonderful. You've been enjoying that. That's great. When are you going back?
Tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a really good chance if you want to visit Paris, just to spend the night at 15 euros, not 100.
Okay, one question that just popped up after you mentioned stories, Instagram. You guys, you are doing your social media, right? Why do you do your social media? What for? What's the goal or the reason you've been doing it?
I'm doing it because I like it. And the second one, because I earning money from Instagram. My clients come to me from Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
But I really like it. It's not about some like I must do, which I don't like. I don't like to sell something in my Instagram. I understand that I sometimes I need to do it just to sell my work. But for me, it's more pleasant to share my life, my thoughts with people. I think that from the first time when I started to work, not to work,
To do your
to do it. Yeah, I started to do it just with this intention to share my thoughts and my life.
Yes.
And after that, I'm starting to earn money from it.
You've got 36,000 of followers.
Yeah, it was period when I worked with pastry chefs, when I started to sell my online courses. There was a lot of marathons with pastry chefs, and because of these marathons, I get these people, because there were an option to take part in all people who took part in marathon. There was a rule to follow all chefs who is teaching, and I was one of these chefs, and that's why people came to my page. They just stayed with me after that.
Like referrals, yeah.
What is referrals?
Реферальные, да, кто-то тебя послал к нему, да, referrals, да, реферы, отсылают, да, як для меня это referrals, типа, да, ссылаются на Катерину, и другие подписываются.
Yeah, something like that.
Is this referrals?
Reposted? I don't know. I don't use this word. Yeah, it's like ссылаться, refer to.
So if you go to a doctor or specialist and you get consultation, and then this doctor would refer you to another specialist. So like suggest you to go, but refer, да, реферальные ссылки, как мы говорим.
It's like one of the part, yeah, but the most it was like a pastry marathon when different chefs teaching how to cook, and I was one of these chefs, and the rule to take part in this marathon was to follow the chefs who is teaching. It was the most effective way to get a lot of followers.
I see. Alex, and you mentioned that you didn't sleep at night because you were posting stories.
Yeah, yeah. I want to share also my life, as Kate said, and I do it really rare. So I think only 2% of everything I have in my life got up to Instagram. Yeah. I want to share more, but mostly don't understand when to do it. I have a lot of work, and that's why, like, in addition to work, I would prefer just to spend the time with me or with Kate or doing like experience in life instead of spending time on Instagram. But sometimes this trade-off is thing
Pardon?
because sometimes like this is a trade-off because like I have like just some small period of time and I either like will post something during this time or live a life. And most of the time I choose to live a life, not spend this time in Instagram.
Oh, yes, and you have over 9,000 followers. It was just question out of curiosity, my pure curiosity. Right. So, guys.
Yeah, and that's because I also took part in these challenges, in these marathons.
Well, unfortunately, our time is over, so we might do our game, opposite words game, next time. If you have any questions or comments, just please go ahead.
Thank you very much.
To hear you. Yeah, thank you for this meeting.
Yeah, that's it.
Thank you. Enjoy your weekend. Alex, you're in Paris. Kate, you're in Slovakia. And do something.
No, I'm in Bulgaria.
Oh, Bulgaria. Yes, Bulgaria. Enjoy Black Sea if you can. There in Bulgaria. There is Black Sea in Bulgaria, no?
I'm in Sofia. It's far from the sea. It's it's near the mountains. I will leave tomorrow, so today I have the last day, and I'm going to study all day.
I see. All right. So that's life. Anyways, all the best and see you next week.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bye.
Cheers. Bye.
Stop recording.